Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome. So today I'm going to be doing a full face of first impressions, but first let's talk about my hair. Oh my god, I got it done yesterday at one of my best friends' salon in East London. I did a TikTok of it. If you want to go and have a look on there, it's amazing. Like the transformation, I had something similar to this like a few years ago that she also did, and this time I'm just as happy. It's absolutely amazing. It's perfect for me getting ready for my trip, which is in a couple of days of filming this. But yeah, let's get into the full face of first impressions. So we're going to start off on my eyebrows today. We are going in with the P. Louise Hold You Down. Yeah, I got this in her mystery box, the was it November budget box, whatever it's called. And I did say initially in that video, I was like, I'm probably not going to use this as much because I rarely do anything to my eyebrows, but this seemed to have caught a lot on my brush, so I kind of want to just get rid of a little bit because it seems like I scrape probably too much. So let's get this. The spoolie comes with the box as well, so that's pretty handy. And I've seen this all over her TikTok, like in her ads, where you just see it being used on a model. And of course, like the way that they do their makeup looks and things like that is insane, like absolutely amazing. The people that they have on her team are so talented. I would never be able to do anything like that. But yeah, this is really holding my eyebrows down. I can feel them just like it's like just really strong, but that seems fine. I guess it will last for quite a while because it does say long lasting. We'll see. But yeah, it holds down your brows all day long, so let's see, because I'm going out after this, so let's see how this works. So let's go in with like a kind of like a primer, BB cream and other stuff. So I finally have the Maybelline Instant Aging Perfector 4-in-1 Glow. So this is now available in Superdrug. I do have the previous one that they released, which was in like the squeezy tub, which I thought was this, and I didn't think that we were going to be getting this, but I was in Superdrug yesterday and they had it available, and at the time of filming they had things on 3 for 2. So the other stuff that I picked up I will be showing you guys later, but this is in the shade 1 Light, and this is quite deep. I don't know how they shade, but I do remember with the other one, which I do really like still, and I still have it, that it kind of blends into your actual skin tone, so it doesn't really matter how it kind of looks. But I'm hoping it's the same with this. But you can use this as primer, concealer, highlighter and BB cream, so that is a lot of things for just one item. So I'm just gonna, because this is one of the twist ones, so I'm gonna see how long it takes for this to come through. I do have a sponge because I want to tap everything in, and I'm not sure how this will work just like by itself, but it's slowly peeping through. It did cost £12.99, but when I purchased it, it had £3 off, and then it still was in 3 for 2. So let's hope this is kind of worth it. It's taking its time. It's slowly coming through. Like all these type of products, you do have to wait a bit. All right, so let's just put this on and see what happens. I don't have anything else on my skin right now, so I don't know if it's like I have to just use the sponge, but we'll just see how it goes. I do have a concealer that I want to try after this, so I'm not going to go in like too heavy handed, but I just want to see what the coverage is like and how the longevity of it will be as well, because again, you know, I'm still deciding what to take for my holiday, but by the time this video is up I would have already been hopefully, so you know, we'll just see if this is worthy of it coming. So let's see how this works. This is definitely not going to be full coverage. It's not going to be you know, very, very pigmented to like hide all my imperfections. Not many things can, in all honesty, but I am just putting this on to see what happens, and it's given me quite a glow. It's come out quite dewy. I don't know if that's the actual product itself. I'm just going to use a damp sponge just to kind of pat everything in to see if that will do anything. If not, it might even just get rid of some of it, which I hope not, but it doesn't seem to be coming off. it does remind me of the, was it a, like the rewind or eraser it's called, you know, the really thin one with the sponge on the top, that I have purchased quite a few times, but I did like it, but it's not one of my favorite type of concealers. But this seems a bit different, because this seems like it is obviously like a BB cream, but it's still got a little bit of coverage, so you can see, of course it's not gonna hide that at all, but it's still gonna add just a little bit of tint, which is totally fine, because on days when I don't want to wear a heavy load of makeup, which is not often, this will be nice for something like that. We'll see how long this lasts for the rest of the video. So let's go in with concealer. So Technic have come out with their own stretch concealer. This is very reminiscent of the Collection concealer, which is not expensive at all. So this was about £2.50, and I'm pretty sure the Collection one is about £4 or £5. This is in the shade Fair. It looks quite pink toned, so I'm hoping it's not pink at all, because obviously that is not my skin tone. It's come out just a tad pink. We'll see. I'm going to use it under my eyes and we'll see how that goes. The Collection one you can use as an eyeshadow primer and of course as a concealer, and it is one of my favorite concealers ever, because one, that it smells amazing, the coverage is really, really good. But with this one, we'll see. Technic have come out with a lot of products. I do have another product that I will show you very soon. I did pick up some more, but I felt like I might use them in another video, because I have other products that I wanted to use today more as like a priority, if that makes any sense. But I will be doing like a Technic video, and I'll probably be using a lot more of these products. So I'm just continuously going in with some more of the concealer, and it doesn't come off as pink, so that's totally fine by me. And I'm just adding it in the places where I need the coverage. And now I'm going to go in with blush, because I have a cream blush today, surprise surprise. So again, I was in Superdrug I think about a week ago, and they have a new stand in their makeup collection for their Studio London makeup collection. So I know that Studio London has been out for a while in Superdrug, like every year they come out with makeup bundles, and you know, every Christmas they have like sets and all that stuff. But now they're actually selling their individual makeup, which looks very, very interesting. So I got their blusher, which is a cheek and lip pigment. I got the shade Embrace. I know it looks much deeper. When I was buying it, my mum was like, are you sure about that shade? And I was like, yeah, but not like, my mum is just questioning everything I do anyway. But she was like, are you sure about that shade? And I was like, yeah, it'll be fine, because once I hopefully blend it out, it should look fine. So this was £4, which very, very affordable. And I mean, I've not tried their Studio London makeup before. I've tried their brushes, they're fine, they're like very, very affordable makeup. So I'm gonna see how this works. You can of course use it on the lips. I'm not going to, because I don't really like using cheap products on the lips, you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather just keep it to like one or the other. Oh my god, this is so glowy. Wow. Yeah, I like a blush, and yeah, I like looking like a clown. So I'm just going to continue blending this and hope it kind of blends out. I will probably add a bit more powder on top of that. That is so pigmented. I did go in quite a lot with it, but let's tap on the other side, because that was probably a bit too much even for my liking. But okay, so that looks a little bit better. I'm going to go in with a bronzer, but I am going in with my Melt Cosmetics, because it's been a while since I've used it, kind of, and although it's not a first impression, I still just want to use it to kind of, you know, use it, because I haven't bronzed in a while, and I was supposed to do this before I put on my blush, because that's the kind of steps that I do, but I completely forgot. But it is right next to me, but I'm just adding the tiniest amount. So I'm off to like an event, so I won free tickets to go to the Stylist Live, which is in the Truman Brewery today, which is in Brick Lane in London. I am going by myself, as I do with most things, which I don't mind at all. I kind of enjoy my own company, which is a good thing these days. I was about to say it's not a weird thing at all. It's good to be comfortable in your own presence. I mean, my husband was like, do you want me to come? But he was at work. So I was like, you can't really come if you're at work, babe, but I appreciate you wanting to come. But I'm intrigued. I mean, it's just something for me to do for the afternoon because I am on holiday from work at the moment, and it's better than being cooped up at home. But I am just slowly counting down to my Disney trip. I am just going to powder everything with my Revolution powder. But yeah, I'm intrigued to see what this event is, because it's just not that I know anything about style, because I don't I don't follow any trends. I don't like have a blog where I talk about what I'm wearing. I'm very like makeup based, but I think it was just nice to just enter a competition and actually win it. So I'm very excited about going out for the afternoon. It's a bit gloomy today, but we're just in that weather where it don't matter. So let's go on to highlighter. So this was another item that I got part of the 3 for 2, and it's the Rimmel highlight. I don't think this is new exactly, but it's my first impression. So I am going to use this in the shade Stardust. So when I was looking in Superdrug, I was like, what items have I not had new for a while? And I think highlighter, I haven't tried a new highlighter in a while, because I tend to just recently use the Revolution one, the Beetlejuice collection, which I'm still loving, and the other one, I think one of the last ones I got was a Jaclyn Hill or the Jaclyn Cosmetics one from Morphe, but that was like months ago that I got it. But this is super nice. I wish it was a bit more pop-in. Let me just give it a bit of a swatch. Ooh, I think swatch wise it's totally fine, but I think the top layer probably needs to be a bit more, need to dig into it a little bit, but that's still very nice, especially for my skin tone. I thought this was going to be a bit deep, but it's actually quite fine. I mean, it looks interesting on the end of my nose, but yeah, that's quite nice so far. So let's go on to the eyes. So this is another item by Technic. This is the Summer Vibes eyeshadow palette. I got this from the beauty outlet, and I was having a look, and like I mentioned, they had a couple of other things by Technic, but I'll be using that in another video. So this is quite a colourful palette. I'm actually quite surprised that I picked this up, because I'm not as I don't use as much colour as I kind of used to. I occasionally go into like my reds and my yellows, and sometimes I go in my greens and blues, but this is a kind of nice mixture of eyeshadows. I don't really know what look I'm going for today, but I'm actually just going to quickly prime, and then we'll go. So I'm going to probably do a bit of a nude look today, because my lips are going to be bright red, so we'll try and not add too much red in my look, because my hair is obviously quite distracting. So I'm going to start off with the shade Sunkissed just here. So this is going to be a bit of an orange tone, but I'm going to use it quite lightly, and then we'll go in with some brown. So yeah, this is the shade Sunkissed, so let's get this on. And I think Technic are a brand that are definitely expanding, because every time I go into a beauty outlet, they always have a lot more Technic stuff. Like even in my local what's it called, Wilkinson's, they have their own Technic stand, and they do have a lot of products from there. So they do have like eyelashes, and they have fake nails, and they have, you know, just a whole range of skincare, which is fantastic. So Technic are definitely a great affordable brand that I'm starting to really appreciate a lot more. Next I'm going to go in with Vacay, which is a bit of a deeper brown, but I'm not going to use too much, because I am going to add some eyeliner afterwards, because I always am preferring like an actual eyeliner as opposed to just deepening up my corners a bit more. So I'm going to go in with Baked just here. It looks like it's a bit of a shimmer tone, so I'm not going to use too much of it, but there's not many matte tones that I would use for like a nude look anyway, so I'm just kind of blending it into that first orange. Next I'm going to go in with Dunes just here, which is a gorgeous like gold shimmer. So let's see how that will work. I'm just taking one of my Spectrum brushes, and I feel like I might wet the brush just because I'm sure it will give a bit more oomph to the look. So let's see how that works. Ooh, that's pretty. the shade Chili, so let's hope it brings out something, because most of the time when I add something to my inner corner, it never works or it never looks that good. But yeah, that looks nice. It's not too pigment, not too heavy essentially, but still quite nice. Alright, that's what I'm going to do for kind of the eyes really. The eyeshadow palette is quite nice. I think I need to use some of the actual colours to kind of get a bit more of a feel. So when I do my initial technique video, I will use more colours. So I'm actually just going to quickly go with my eyeliner and mascara, and then we'll finish on the lips. So now we're going to end on the lips, and I am so excited to try this last product. Well, I have two products. I have a lip liner, which is by Studio London. So this is another one of the new products that they've released, the lip liner in the shade, if I can just find it, Independent Red. And then we have the NARS like Power Matte Lipstick. I have wanted this since it came out. I got the shade Dragon Girl, of course, because it's a bright red. I got this on Cult Beauty. They sent me like a voucher for my birthday. I think when it's your birthday, they give you like a 15% voucher, which I was very excited about because I was like, I'm going to try this straight away. So yeah, we're just going to go in with the liner and let's see how these work. That was super creamy and so easy to use. I'm pretty sure this was like £4 as well, maybe less than that, but very, very nice. And then now let's go in with the Power Matte Lipstick. Wow, that is very, very gorgeous and pigmented. I've seen videos of people saying that this really dries down and does not budge, so we will see how that works. And if it does work, I'm not going to do a test now because I literally just put it on, so we will see how it works. But this is my finished look. Let me know what you guys think. I think everything altogether is pretty good. I mean, I haven't had much issue with anything. This is still a bit of a we'll see what happens kind of item, because I put it on and it seems to have not budged or anything, and it does look quite nice on my skin. But then I did incorporate a lot of other products, so it could be because of that. Concealer's nice, blush is very pigmented, very nice. Have to go very light-handed with that one. Highlighter is nice. Eyeshadow palette again, we'll work on that next time. Let me know if you've picked up anything recently that you've been enjoying. Let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias, because I'm always active on there, and I hope to see you guys very, very soon. Bye bye.